Hello to all my wonderful Capricorns. You know I love y'all Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. We're going to be talking about the number 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's just run it all the way down. Yes, Capricorns, because I know y'all want to know how my Capricorn person is doing. Yes. He is doing fantastic. He is doing wonderful. It is probably one of the best decisions that I made to hire a Capricorn on my team because it is going extremely well. And I only expect things to just get better and better because I know exactly how all signs think. So I know that you all are very magnetic people because of your divine feminine energy. But your duality by default is divine feminine. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman. You all are very, when I say divine feminine, I'm not talking about man or woman. Okay, I'm talking about we both embody divine masculine, divine feminine, right? Doesn't matter. We make a choice to vibrate high or vibrate low. So let's just talk about divine masculine, divine feminine for a second. So divine feminine just simply means that your energy is cyclic. It's directed inward. And it means that you are very magnetic. You're very receptive. So people are drawn to you, Capricorn. You got to be real careful about this. People are drawn to your energy because they know Capricorns are loyal. They know that you all are hardworking. They know that you're a team player, ambitious, classy, very responsible, have a lot of self-discipline, self-control, and you all are good managers of those three major resources: people, money, and time, right? So you got to be real careful about who you allow to attach themselves to you, Capricorn, because not everybody has your best interest at heart, whether it is intentional or unintentional. I'm trying to help y'all. So, and this is one of the things that I talk to as a matter of fact, I don't necessarily just consider him as an employee of mine. I consider him as a colleague because he's a young man who's out here just doing his thing, and I love it. I just brought another earth sign onto my team too, a Virgo. Well, we'll talk about that in the Virgo reading. But this particular Capricorn, these are things that, sometimes he comes to me for advice for this, that, and the other, and I remind him that you all are extremely receptive. And so you don't want to attract people in your life that don't appreciate what you bring to the table, don't appreciate who you are, right? Whether they know what they're doing or what they don't know what they're doing. Because technically, Capricorns, none of us really need anybody else. We're all interconnected anyway. Everybody in this universe is interconnected. We're all interconnected. So technically, you really don't need another person. That's technically because we're all whole in this one body, this one temporary body, right? Meaning that we can tap into our divine, even though yours is by default is divine feminine, you're a nurturer, you're very magnetic, your energy is cyclic, so you show your strength through your inner reserve, right? You also have access to your divine masculine energy, meaning that your energy can be also directed outward, right? Meaning that you can take action. So this is what I mean, Capricorn. When you have people who are drawn to you, because they see you sitting there working by yourself, kind of quiet, whatever, they come, hey, Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn, my name is so-and-so. Okay. It's okay to say hi or whatever, because you all are masters at keeping it classy. But if you all start to recognize something in their spirit, especially when you physically touch somebody or when they enter your energy space, you allow them to enter your energy space, and your intuition is telling you something about this person, and something is off, something is this or whatever, you don't necessarily have to allow them to make a step further, make it past this other layer of your energy space. You know what I'm saying? That's the action in you. That's the direct energy directing outward. That's your duality. And so you don't have to let people force themselves onto you, right? Because you don't really need them to give you praise or accolades or attaboys or kudos or anything like that. Even in the workplace, right? You're there to do your job and to do it very well. You all are like the hardest working people in the Zodiac. You're there to do your job very well. Are you really looking for, a thank you would be nice every now and then, at least an appreciation, some kind of acknowledgement or whatever. Because I know signs, I make sure that I acknowledge everything that my Capricorn does. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for that. You know, sometimes I really appreciate this. I really appreciate that. Because when people nurture or they give you giving, when I say giving is a key word for directing outward, masculine, divine masculine. When they give you what you have given them in return, and you're able to receive it, because you don't want to receive low vibrating, dramatic, negative energy. This is what I'm saying, protecting your energy, Capricorn. You always got to protect your energy, right? And sometimes that can be a little tricky because, and this is what I wanted to talk to you all about today. Sometimes it can be tricky when you have people in your energy space, whether it be your family, whether it be loved ones. And when I say romantic love, platonic love, romantic love, workplace, professional, when you all are so magnetic, because people are really attracted to Capricorns. When you all are so magnetic, you got to take action to make sure you keep people at a distance so that you can really look at them with your spiritual eyes. So to decide whether you want them to come a step further or not. Because not everybody deserves to be in your space. You see what I'm saying, Capricorn? Again, let's run it back. You all are responsible. You have a lot of self-discipline, a lot of self-control, good managers, people, money, and time. You all are classy. You all are ambitious. You all are team players. You're hardworking and you're loyal, right? Those people who are givers, and when I say givers, they could choose to vibrate high or vibrate low. Either they can give you compliments or they can give you a bunch of drama, right? Those people who are vibrating low will accuse you of being overly serious, very critical, melancholy, unforgiving, and suspicious, right? That's why I said don't allow those types of people, Capricorn, to stay in your energy space for too long, because you will become that, because you've been contaminated by them. All right, let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Capricorns as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of money and wealth, creativity and emotions, power and intellect, spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Capricorns? What information? You want members of a winning team? You hire a Capricorn. I'm serious. Like, you all are very, very hardworking. If you know what? Let's talk Capricorn, seriously. I want y'all to start sending some people to my page so that they'll understand just how valuable you all are on their team, especially if you work with people who are just like scarce on the compliments. They really don't want to give you all your flowers while you're here. They don't want to give you your attaboys and kudos and, that kind of thing, because they don't even realize having a Capricorn on their team. First of all, they're going to get somebody who is going to, work until everything is done. There's no stones left unturned, that you all are just going to get it right. You all are earth signs. You all are nurturers. You want to make sure things are done right, and you don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all don't complain to people about it, which is great. You all try to maintain high frequency. And so to have you on a team is just amazing. All the person has to do is say thank you. All they have to do is appreciate your energy in their space, and guess what? They'll get so much more out of you. I mean, just some of y'all have been dealing with a bunch of dummies. And I mean that in the nicest way. I surely do, Capricorns. I'm saying, like, you're talking about somebody who cuts their nose off to spite their face. That's who you all have been. Some of y'all have been dealing with that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's kind of tricky, so I don't want you all, Capricorn, listen, I don't want you all to wait around for another second for people to show you that they appreciate you. Start appreciating yourself, patting yourself on the back, start treating yourself out, sending yourself flowers, writing yourself love notes. You don't need to wait for anybody else to give you attaboys and kudos. They're not even, listen. You're dealing with some dimly lit bulbs. Some people who don't even realize if they said thank you every now and then, say, hey, Capricorn, I really recognize X, Y, and Z. I'm talking about some of y'all have significant others who never said thank you for anything. They don't even recognize the hard work and the efforts that you all put. Bye. Just bye. All right, let's get these cards out here on the table and see what the story has to tell with these cards. Because these cards are always telling a story. Yes. Woo, we have fun over here. I'm talking about, like, my team. We Fun time and getting work done. Yes. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Ascension right here. Judgment. Do not let people harshly judge y'all. Listen, you know what you bring to the table, Capricorn. You don't need them to, you don't need their attaboys. You don't need their this. You don't need, they are not your source. Let me remind you, they are these people who intentionally don't appreciate you. They are not your source. You're going to get it regardless, Capricorn. I'm trying to help y'all to see you're going to get it regardless. These people are slow. They are. They're really, really slow. I'm surprised y'all don't see helmets on their head in the spirit. I'm surprised that you don't, because something is wrong with a person who knows that they have somebody on their team working extremely hard for them and they won't even at least say thank you. At least. Just no appreciation whatsoever. And want to come back and tell you that, you know, I don't see that you did anything above and beyond. That's your job. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Capricorn, y'all do keep it classy, because for real, there are some signs that be like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And they wouldn't have kept it classy at all. But I wouldn't advise that. Yes, what I'm saying to you is that you know your worth, and I want you to just go for it. Like, seriously, just go for it, because you really deserve the best. But if you're dealing with a person who doesn't know, they don't even know their own strength and power in this universe, how in the world are they going to recognize yours? That's why you recognize your own. Like, I don't need you to compliment me. I already know who I am. I'm the bomb. Right. Okay. So Judgment card looks at also Two of Cups, Duality. A lot of times people see this card and they think, oh, I have a soulmate on the horizon. You are your soulmate. These are your hands. Yes. One of your hands is dark, one hand is light. This is duality, right? Darkness and light within one body, your duality. The only way that people are going to start showing you that they appreciate you is when you start showing yourself. This is you standing in your own power, Capricorn, saying, hey, listen, I really don't need you to compliment me because I know who I am. Yes. All of a sudden, here come all the compliments. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, whether you said thank you, I appreciate you saying thank you. So yeah, anyway, this person right here, this is you asserting your power. This is the King of Swords. This is the King of Swords. And who is the King of Swords? The King of Swords is somebody who is articulate, somebody who is analytical, someone who is assertive, someone who is very direct, someone who is clear about who they are. No and ifs or buts. Look at this sword down here. They got their sword at rest position, but make no mistake about it. I don't need you to compliment me. I know who I am. Go ahead, Capricorn. I see you. Yes. Look, we don't have time to play with these people. You don't want to compliment me, and I know I've done a great job for you. Oh, okay. Right. You're very compassionate. You're very, very compassionate. You deeply, genuinely care about people, Capricorn. Listen, don't let these people trip you up into making them believe that you are just this horrible person, because you are not. You are not a horrible person. You are very much needed in this universe. Very much necessary. When you start asserting your power and letting people know, listen, I know I'm doing a great job. This is not even arrogance. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you are who you are. You know who you are, right? Let's talk about the number, this right here. So let me just say this. When you are, see this person that's kind of up on the toe, this is anticipation, this is expectation, right? Expecting expansion. Remember when I said that these people are not your source? They're not your source. Your significant other is not your source. Your job is not your source. Your family is not your source. You are your source. The God in you is your source. So whenever you put out good energy in the universe, expect, see this up here? Expect expansion. Expect for it to come back in many different ways. That's how you stand in your power. That's right. Expect good things to come back to you. You've been out there doing all kinds of good things for people. Expect it to come back. It may not come out of the mouth of one of your colleagues, or it may not come out of the mouth of your supervisor or manager or whoever, whatever you want to give the title to, boss or whatever. But it may not come out of their mouth, but just expect it's happening in other ways. Maybe you go home and there's a nice check in your mailbox. Didn't come from that person. Stop putting your energy towards people who are not your source. They are not your source. You may have a check in your mailbox. You may get some good news that somebody in your family, a loved one, their plane landed safely. It didn't go down over the Atlantic Ocean, over the Pacific Ocean. You know what I'm saying? You may have had some years added on. Maybe you took a test You know, maybe you took a COVID-19 test and it came back negative, or maybe you took a blood test and everything came out great. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are not your source. It's time to shift your energy in a different direction, away from people who don't appreciate you onto the source, right? You. Look at you. Just dynamic. That's what I'm talking about. Getting your power back. Let's talk about the number 6 for a second. Number 6, when I talk about numbers, I'm talking about the vibration of numbers. I'm not talking about necessarily life path numbers or birth code numbers or anything like that. Even though if I call out a number and it's your life path or birth code number, that is wonderful. But we are talking about the vibration of numbers by themselves. The number 6 just means that you are a giver. It means that you're deeply compassionate, loving, and responsible. The number 6 means being affectionate. It means natural nurturers. It means you're very supportive. You exude warmth, compassion, wisdom. It means that you're a healer, you're a mentor, and an advisor. That is the number 6. The number 7 just means, you all hear the lucky number 7. And this means that you have a rare quality of learning from past mistakes. It also means that you are a thinker and an idealist who is selective. You are analytical and you are scientific. It also means that you need peace and quiet, and you tend to be more reserved. Yes, Capricorn, number 7. The number 8 means that you are gifted with natural leadership and are excellent in business, money matters, and management. It means that you are very, very generous. That's the number 8. We're going to talk about the number 9 as soon as we lay out these other cards. Yes, 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 yes. I just need to remind y'all, like a bold reminder, that you really, really don't need somebody else's kudos, attaboys, warm fuzzies, whatever the other stuff is. You don't need anybody. It's nice when people do it, when they remember, but you got to remember, we are in this universe with a whole host of other people. Some of them were actually raised by dogs. Some were raised by wolves. Some of them don't have any home training. You know what I'm saying? Some people use outhouses. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. I'm not trying to tease anybody, but I'm just saying some people were just raised differently. They don't know how to say thank you. So you have to thank yourself. Or you have to thank the Most High God in the universe. You have to thank the God in you, because they are not your source. All right? Trust me, it comes in different ways. Your blessings comes in different ways. It doesn't have to come from the person you're looking at as like a source. They could have a title and position and just have no home training. Somebody could have easily just put them in that position, and it's like, how in the world this person get hired in this position? They don't know their alphabet. They don't know how to count past the word 10. They haven't gotten out of their vocabulary is extremely limited. Like, how in the world did this person get this job? You don't even have to worry about that. Don't even waste your energy even thinking about it, because they're not your source anyway. They see you as a threat and they're not your source. That's all you need to know. Let's see what else the rest of these cards have to say. Yes. Ooh, I see some of y'all leaving some situations. I do. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I see some of y'all leaving some situations. And I'm talking about just cool, calm, and collected with it. That's right, the Temperance card, right? Just feeling so great about life. Yes, just feeling really, really great about life. I'm serious. Don't even have time for the foolishness anymore. And wish fulfillment. Ever since some of y'all left some situations, y'all have just been feeling on top of the world. Like everything is just, oh my gosh, like wow. That's all I had to do was leave? Yes, that's all you had to do was leave. Some of y'all have left departments to move on to new departments. Some of you all have left relationships with people who were just determined to just project negativity onto you. And see, the sad thing about letting a person stay a little bit too long in your energy space, Capricorn, is that you start to pick up their negative traits, right? And so they turn around and try to use their own negative traits against you. Go figure, like what in the world? So yes, some of y'all dropped some people off. See right here, y'all started with them. You said, started right here, now we here, okay? I'm by myself, I've moved on, I'm just moving my own baggage, and your baggage is not even heavy. It's really not even heavy. This person doesn't look like they're bent over, they're not stressed, wind is in your back, you just like, I'm just moving on. Yes, I'm just moving on. Feeling great about life? Yes. Everything is clear. I'm not cloudy anymore. Listen, everything has gotten better. Even your family life has gotten better. More harmonious. Just feeling great about life. Yeah, you are in perfect harmony with yourself. That is why, again, the right people that you're attracting, because remember I said you all are magnets, the right people that you're attracting, life just feels so much greater because you've ascended. You don't need anybody else to give you kudos and attaboys. You really don't. You can give it to yourself, but if you stay around people who do not appreciate who you are, after a while, you'll start to question yourself. You really will. You'll start criticizing yourself. You'll start turning on your own self if you leave wrong people in your space for too long. This is what I'm saying. Listen, you all need to run towards your freedom. Yeah, see that? Look how free that bird is. Y'all need to run towards your freedom. That's what I'm saying. Living your best life away from people who are determined to speak negativity and death into your lives. Entrepreneurship. A lot of you all are starting your businesses on the jobs where you are, so you are shifting your energy away from the boss and the managers and leaders or managers. Because I really have to use the term leader lightly when people don't even say thank you. So let's say managers, those are titles. You all are shifting your energy away from people in your workplace that aren't serving you properly by saying at least thank you. I really appreciate you. And you all, a lot of you all are looking towards opening your own businesses and just working for yourselves, creating LLCs, hiring your kids, hiring family members, making it a family business out here. Let's really just making some things happen for yourselves. And you all are winning, starting to say, wow, you know what? I really can do this. There's so much wealth of information online from credible people online. There's a couple of names I could really drop on here. I got to go back and look at my Instagram page. But there's this really intelligent young attorney out in California who is dropping all kinds of business knowledge on people. And I'm talking about for free on her Instagram page. Just awesome. But that's what I'm saying. You all can go online and find out some free information. Start your business. Even if the first year you're like, okay, well, let me try to figure out what I'm going to do. Just go ahead and start your LLC and then figure it out. And then that's where your energy goes, away from people who aren't appreciative of you and towards appreciating yourself and doing your thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Let's pull an oracle card and see what these oracle cards have to say. Don't even waste another minute. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you black, white, orange, green, or purple. It doesn't matter. Go out here and win. Do your thing, Capricorn. I hope you all are listening. Do your thing. You have something that the rest of the world needs. The rest of us need it. So please go out here and do it. You want to start a business? Go do it. You make soaps? Go ahead and make the soaps. If you read tarot cards, go out here and start your channel. You know what I'm saying? You shine shoes, shine shoes. You know what? You have a real estate company. You know how to flip houses. You know whatever you know. You cut hair. You're a beautician. You teach, whatever. You know another language. Go out here and start your business. I hope you all are getting the point of what I'm saying. Don't stop looking at people as being your source. People are not your source. You're your own source. You're a creator, right? Yes. Oop, this card popped out, and how appropriate. The number 5, evolution. You all are evolving. Look at that. What that word say right there? Rejoice. Rejoice. That's what I'm saying. You all are evolving. Remember when I was talking about the number 5? If you haven't seen the video for number 4 and 5, go back and watch it. But a lot of you all are evolving into who you have always been. I hope that makes sense to you, who you've always been. A lot of people have had death spoken into their lives, their entire lives, so they don't know any better, right? So you have just accepted where you are in life, but you don't have to accept where you are in life anymore. The number 9. The number 9 means that you have lightning bolt insight, intuitive downloads that come out of the blue, and they light up your mind. Okay? You all at a turning point in your life, I need you all to go for it. Don't look to these people aren't your source. I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they're making. I don't care what position they're in. They are not your source. You're a creator. Go out here and create the life that you want. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Have a great day. Bye.